This is Matt for Into Boxing in association with Toka Social for KSI Fight Week. We've been joined by Zayn Farooqui. We are here. We just had a go at the football challenge. This bar is absolutely banging. Talk to me, how have you got on in here? Everyone's moaning about footwear. We're not going to bring football boots to a bar, so how have you got on? How do you think you've gone on?
Well, listen, there's extra pressure on me because I'm the only football creator here.
Oh, academy boy as well.
Ex-academy footballer, may I say. Everyone expects me to win, so I can't disappoint. But I do have one excuse. Listen, you can't see it, but I've got purple Air Forces and the most chunky shoes ever. That's my reason why I'm not performing as well as they're expecting. That's my excuse.
I'll also point out I'm wearing Tommy Mallets, which have a platform, and I've still scored okay. But we'll forget about that for now. Right, you're here, KSI Fight Week. KSI's fighting twice in one night, unprecedented, going against Swarms in the main event. Talk to me about what this is, this community here, this strange thing that seems to be happening now. It's strange for me who's a hardcore boxing fan, so talk to me, what do you make of it? What do you make of JJ and what he's doing?
I think JJ is honestly a pioneer for like social media, for UK boxing and globally, like how much he's done for the scene is crazy. Like me, I was a fan of him growing up, and to see him get into the music, the boxing, the acting, you know, it makes you feel confident that you can get into anything. And you know, now obviously he's fighting two fighters in one night, Swarms and Pineda. You know, some were saying he's overconfident, but I just think JJ, with his mentality, you know, he's proven himself every time someone says he can't do it, he goes and does it. So for me, I think he's going to win both of the fights he has on the same night.
What do you think of Swarms? No one's seen him fight, not had a fight. Can he cause an upset? Is there a chance?
Well, he does. Obviously, he looks in shape. He looks like a strong guy.
He looks shredded.
He does. However, I have seen some of his boxing clips, and I can't say I'm impressed seeing some of his boxing clips.
You're putting Swarms on smoke.
Yeah, but you know, I don't blame the guy. I respect him for jumping in the ring with 2-3 weeks notice, losing 10 kg. But I feel like for him, this is whatever happens, whether he wins or loses, this is a major opportunity for him because I don't want to say it, but he fell off. So to have this opportunity to fight KSI in O2 Arena, regardless of the result, it's a massive opportunity to him, so fair play.
Right, what potentially could happen is the winner, which we're assuming, and everyone's thinking is going to be KSI, is going to set up a big bag for Jake Paul. I believe Jake's going to be in attendance. Jake Paul has been, we would say, probably more active, doing more things. How do you match that fight up? What happens in that fight? There's going to be a lot of shit talk between the two. It's been going on. Even though he's got a drink with the brother, what happens in that fight if they come?
Oh, I think, first of all, genuinely, KSI v Jake Paul has the potential to be top 3 PPV in history. The amount of hype for this fight is crazy. I genuinely think they can sell out Wembley Arena, and I think that will be honestly one of the biggest fights. When it comes to social media as a whole, that will be the biggest social media event in history. I think if Jake Paul and KSI were to fight today, I think Jake Paul would have the edge. However, obviously if this fight is planned as it's scheduled for 2023 and KSI puts his mind to it, I don't see KSI losing. He, like I said before, anything he puts his mind to, he wins. And I think with Jake Paul, there's such a genuine hatred there. I feel like in his head, it's impossible for him to lose. And I'm backing KSI, I'm backing my boy.
Right, now look, you told me off camera you fancy yourself as a bit of a presenter, getting behind the mic and doing all this for the boxing community. Is this something you want to do just for these events, or do you want to dive in there at the big events? How big's your boxing knowledge? Is this something you want to take seriously?
Yeah, 100% something I want to take seriously. My boxing knowledge is only improving. I've really started to get into the sport recently, and I think over time my boxing knowledge is going to improve. And when it comes to social media, obviously I'm a social media influencer, I'm confident with my knowledge, and this is something like I definitely want to take seriously. I can see myself presenting, I can see myself interviewing. I think it's the future for me, but yeah, no, I'm excited, and as my boxing knowledge increases, I'd love to go away from the social media and more into the boxing world as a whole.
Right, all these boys here, a lot of them want to get in the ring now because they see the influence.
Yeah.
You didn't strike me as someone who were overly keen, but there must be someone you want to smoke with. There's enough TikTokers, influencers, YouTubers out there who you want to bust up or you want to slap up for a couple of rounds. Tell me, who do you want? Who's on smoke?
Listen, you've seen me, I'm a skinny guy. It's going to take a lot for me to get in the ring. However, I'm not opposed to it. If anyone wants to call me out for the right amount of money for the bag, I'm willing to fight. So call me out, we'll see what happens.
So no one in particular? You can't think of anyone? There must be someone. Don't hold back here, you've got a platform now.
I actually can't think of anyone from the top of my head, but if anyone has a problem with me, let me know.
Football freestylers?
Football freestyle. Any of you football freestylers, fight me. I've had enough of you, fight me.
Right, I think that sums it up. Look, Zayn, thanks for talking to Into Boxing. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Good luck with the interviewing this week. I know you're going to get a jam at it, so I look forward to catching you.
Ready, thank you.
Appreciate it.